Hey, what's up, everyone? Alright, today's issue. From my all-time favorites, like I say, I like X-Men on mutants and stuff like that, but my number one mutant of all will always be Wolverine. Just something about that little dude, man. He's just wickedly good. I just always liked him since I was a kid, back in the 80s and stuff. Alright, this one it came back in like 1995's Wolverine issue number 90. Here's the cover. Here it is, check that out. Bam! Look at that. This one was even better too, because this one's a fold-out issue. You know what I mean? Fold-out cover. So you got the front part, top part and everything. Then you got the bottom half. Here's the back half and everything. So you pretty much got Sabretooth, his arch rival, Wolverine. Alright, this one's so good, because this one takes place right before Age of Apocalypse happened. This was during the whole Legion Quest thing, to where the whole thing happened, to where David Haller, he did the whole thing to go back in time to kill Magneto, to make so his dad pays attention to him type thing. Hey, he'd make his life better, he thought, if he takes out his arch enemy. But anyways, that whole thing, that's a whole different story. I get into that one. But this one is the issue to where, alright, Wolverine's still a little feral and stuff. He's out there and things. He's pretty much not really living in the mansion. He's living out in the woods and everything, on the outside of the mansion and everything. Because before all this and everything, you had when Magneto took all the adamantium out of his body and stuff, and he went back to like a total beast-like character and stuff. To his claws are all bone, stuff like that. But what's crazy thing, he didn't want to come into the house and thing, because the person that Xavier took in to try to rehabilitate was Sabretooth, his arch rival. And Wolverine's telling him, because nah, man, you really don't know what you're doing. This one you not take. I mean, just look at that art, dude. I dig that, Alright, this one was so good, and made it so good, he's like, alright, if he's in the house, I'm not going to be in there or anything, but I'm not going to leave, because I know something's going to happen, so he stays on the grounds. And that's why he ever did it, so he just keeps a watchful eye. And this one, anything to where, Sabretooth is in the pen, like in the holding cell down the basement and everything of the Xavier mansion, and he's in the cell and everything, to where he's got the laser beams and stuff like that. They think they couldn't get through, but see, he's so gung ho. Sabretooth is. That's why I like Sabretooth, because like I say, he's like Wolverine. He's older Wolverine, but he's like Wolverine. Anything that doesn't, to where he has the exact same things, hunting, healing factor, and stuff like that. But his claws come out of his fingertips, which I dig more, instead of just, the bone claws, which, I think you can slash and stuff. But, his whole thing, and like he says, he accepts the beast nature. He's in the bloodlust and, just killing. Because like I say, he was a mercenary back in the day, too. He was a hired killer. Alright. And this was cool, I think, like I say, all the X-Men are gone on a mission and everything to whole help out with, just look at that. All folds out on this issue. But see, like, he says, screw it and everything, no one's there, anything. He's going to test the boundaries of the laser grid and everything. And he just says, screw it. Burns his whole flesh and just rushes through the whole thing. Just look at that. Just rushes through the thing to where his whole body's going to heal. Because he knows, hey, it's just a temporary pain, but hey, he's going to be free. And then he go off killing everyone that he wants to kill. But lo and behold, who's waiting for him, like usual. Actually, I didn't even throw out the whole picture. Alright, let's see what we got. We got that, and then... Alright, the whole thing, look at that. As I say, the art is... I always dug the art back in the day. The art's still good now, but certain artists I think are better, This one's all vicious with it, Hey. Whew, trying to fold it all back nice, you know what I mean? Ugh. I gotta look for a new issue though. This one's kind of been through the ringer. But like I said, I pretty much collect for, like I said, I got a big collection. I like collecting. Still to this day, I still collect. I pretty much collect for personal love. I love the comics with Snap, but I think I've read this one too much. I worn it out. I need to get a new one. Or at least try to find one. Now I'm probably spending, I'm not going to spend like $1.50, $2 back then. And then I'm spending like, I don't know, who knows how much it's worth now. But this one was so good. Like I say, they go at it and, he escapes and stuff and everything, and the only one keeping guard on him while all the X-Men out about is Wolverine. And see, Sabretooth don't know that Logan's there. And so they're going at it, and he's there waiting for him, so he suits up. But what made this one more good, I think, they go to total battle. Say Sabretooth pushes him and pushes him, and Wolverine's always held back his always held back his, you know, berserker rage towards that part of bloodlust. You know, hey, I'm not gonna succumb to the beast that's in me. But Sabretooth always knows how to push his buttons. Like I say, he's there. Wolverine's already there waiting for him with the manacles, the shackles and stuff, and the face guard. So, you know, because, you know, he's got the teeth and everything. Just to lock him back up. Hey, get back in the cage or I'm going to put you back there. Is pretty much what he says. And Sabretooth ain't going to go at it, so Sabretooth goes and attacks. I mean, look, they just keep going at it, and they go at it from fight to fight, go at it. But like I say, Wolverine, he is, like he says, he's the best at what he does, and what he does ain't nice. But this issue would have made it so good and everything, because he say he pushed him so far, like almost every page is almost a fold out, which is so cool. I mean, look at that one. You know? It folds out and he pushes so far toward this is the one to where Wolverine finally snapped and he popped the third claw. He usually does his claw, he has it to where he has his 2 claws right here, and the third one come up middle, he always says, hey, don't make you pop the third claw. But this one, Sabretooth finally, said, hey, you're a coward, you ain't gonna do it. Don't think you ain't got the guts to do it. And then Wolverine's like, well, you know what? Pushed him, all this stuff leveled up. They're just packed on, stacked on. Because Sabretooth's pretty much every year, so no matter where Wolverine's at, anything on Wolverine's birthday, or I think it's his birthday or something like that. It's an anniversary date, always the same anniversary. Sabretooth always shows up out of the blue somewhere to kill Wolverine's love at the time, whoever. He's always done. He's killed, I think, 5 different people, I think 4 or 5 different love interests of Logan throughout the years and stuff. Actually, I'd say centuries, really, because they're both over 100-something years old. That's another reason why Wolverine always calls Xavier, hey, Chuck, instead of Charles or anything like that, because, hey, Professor Xavier is actually younger than him. But this one, where it finally happened, he says, I don't think you have the guts to do it. And if I did it, and then boom. Look at that. There it is, and then boom, he popped the claw. See the eyeball thing, because he popped the claw and everything, but only sad part, right when he popped the claw, this whole crystal thing you see right here, it's like a big old giant crystal wave covered the whole planet and everything, actually the whole galaxy, because the whole time string got shattered and everything, courtesy of Dave, courtesy of Legion, Xavier's kid and everything, because, going back in time and stuff, and so that's how it ended. You're like, oh, he finally did it. He finally killed Wolverine, finally killed Sabretooth, finally did it. But then throughout the years now, I think he's done it a few times where he's even decapitated Sabretooth. That's pretty much the only way you're really going to kill him, because you may pop a hole in his head, which has happened, but it's going to grow back. It's going to heal back, everything. So the way to kill Sabretooth, that I said, did anything, and some issues I think I have, is he killed him and he decapitated him, take the head from the body. So it doesn't connect anymore, because, hey, you got no head, you ain't going to live. Even if you already do have a healing factor, you ain't going to grow another head. Only one has the power like that, sad to say, is a psychotic merc with the mouth. That's Deadpool. That dude, you could obliterate him and he'd come back. But that's a whole different story on how that happened. He used to just have a regular healing factor, it doesn't have, but now he's 3 times more powerful to where he would literally never die. And like I said, this is one of my favorite issues back in the day, because good art, good story, my favorite character versus my favorite foe of his, Sabretooth, who's actually, I think, if I remember right, he's actually part of the X-Men team now. Let's say it's all cool now and everything it is. But, yeah, this issue I recommend, or it's a must to have in your collection. Wolverine, issue number 90, came out back in 95. I think it was, 95? Yeah, back in 1995, February 95 and everything. And you like a good story, good art, want to get a good feel that really the hate they have for each other, this is a good issue. It's a must. I must say, this is a must to have in the collection. Alright. That's pretty much the gist, download of this issue. Good fights, good story. So like I say, almost every other page is pulled out. It's just fight after fight after fight, which, I pretty much dig. That's what I want in my comic. I want a good story. I want a lot of action. I want a lot of, action, bloodshed, to where it's like, oh, not a little thing. I want to see some stuff, you know what I mean? And this one is one I recommend. Alright, y'all. Till next time.